Hello, my name is Courtney Clark, and I'm going to show you how to utilize the timeline feature when creating presentation slides with Powtoon. In a usability test, the timeline feature earned a perfect score of 20 points. Despite the unfamiliar feature, the tool was engaging, efficient, and easy to use. The timeline tool is one of many features that makes Powtoon so unique, and it is an essential tool for users to understand if they want to create a well-designed presentation. As you can see, this is the editing page on Powtoon. Notice the timeline tool directly beneath my selected slide. Accompanied with the timeline tool are two play buttons. The smaller play button plays from the beginning of the slide, while the larger play button plays from the current second on the timeline. As you can see from the arrow icon, the video is paused between seconds 3 and 4. I also have 3 images on this slide: the sun, the garbage can, and the person. By using the timeline tool, I can adjust when each of these images will appear on the screen. The timeline tool shows 2 separate tabs. One tab marks when the sun will appear, and the other marks when the garbage and the girl will appear. If I click on the sun tab, I can drag it back and forth across the timeline and adjust where I want it to appear in my slide. Now, when I click on the tab labeled 2 for the amount of images that will appear at that second, the 2 images appear above the tab. If I click and drag the tab, it will move both images back and forth. However, I only want to move the person. I can do this by clicking on the tab, moving my mouse up to the icon of the person, and clicking on it. Now, only this image is selected. From here, I can click and drag the tab back and forth, and only the person will move. Once I have adjusted my images, I can play a preview of this slide to see how it looks. If I like where my images appear in the presentation, but not how long the slide is, I can also use the timeline tool to adjust the slide length. To the far right of the timeline tool are a plus and minus button. By clicking on the buttons, I can adjust the length of my slide by increasing it or decreasing it. Powtoon has effectively made this timeline tool easy for users to learn and utilize. Because of these qualities, this task met all the criteria in my usability test. With knowledge of how this tool works, users can use it to their advantage and make a presentation that looks exactly how they want it to. Thank you for listening, and I hope this demonstration has shown you exactly why the timeline tool earned a perfect score on the usability test.